Hi everyone, it's Ann Crafty Kimchi. Welcome back to my channel. I am back with a project share. So I know it's been a minute and I've just kind of been lacking in crafty mojo. I haven't really felt or wanted to create paper anything. So I've kind of taken a step back and just taken the time to do some of the stuff that I had on my crafty bucket list of things I wanted to learn. And I've always wanted and to do kind of clay mold with molds and stuff like that. I've bought some paper clay and air clay, and I don't know, the consistency and how it finished wasn't for me. And I had started to accumulate buying molds to with the hopes that I would like it, but that didn't happen for me. So I kind of jumped ship, and I've always wanted to do resin. And I guess that's what cabochons are made of. They are made out of that plastic, liquid plastic. And I've seen tons of videos on YouTube. There are so many crafters that have done this in the past, and I've had all of these molds that I picked up, and I was like, you know what, woman, you have to do something with them. So I picked up these cake molds on Ali, and they're really decent quality. They they just really have some fine details in them, and I finally used them. I kind of bought a lot of like Maggie Holmes inspired. And then this was a mold that came out with the Prima Dulce collection last year. And I have no idea why I picked this up, but I'm so glad because it is a great mold. It has gotten some wear and tear now because I've actually used it, but it's really exciting. And then, of course, some of my quarantine buys, I've picked up some Martha Stewart cake molds, and they are so gorgeous. Sorry for the glare. It's the sun is setting here in New York, and they're so fun. I mean, I had so much fun creating with this. Now, my journey to resin was not easy. I probably messed up the first 3 batches. Not that I messed up, but it was either I'm very heavy handed in pouring, or it cured so fast before I was able to pour. I kept mixing, and I guess I've kind of learned you gotta work fast with resin, especially with the brand that I'm going to show you that I use. And this is the Amazing Casting Resin, and I think the brand is Illuminite. This cures super fast, and you just have to mix and pour. And I did buy some alcohol inks, and I think they were Adirondacks. I don't have the colors, but honestly, you just have to mix, and the resin will cast white. So everything does turn into like a pastel-y color. And here is my trays of yummy. So let me just show you some of my finished. These are the little dulce carousel horsies. I tried getting fancy and tried using gold flakes. I've had those Nouveau gold flakes forever. So I thought I'd put them in, but I'm not really 100% sure I like the kind of like that spottiness, but I did add them into my ballerinas. I put it in her skirt, and I also added it into this horse, and I added it into the mane of the horse. I just loved how this came out. This was a lot of fun, and once I got the hang of it and how much to pour, I think I just kind of realized just how easy it is. You just kind of need to find patience and balance out the timing of the pours. And I'm just trying to find some similar colors. So these whites are the actual way that the resin casts, and this is mixed in with the alcohol inks. And I've never used alcohol inks before too, so this was my first time. Honestly, this was like a lot of fun just to get, I guess, mixed media-ish and to try something new. I've never done this before, so it was definitely stepping out of my comfort zone, and being able to create something new was a little exciting. Here again, I used some of those gold flakes on the cone part, and I didn't really love the finish of it. But after I painted the cone with gold marker, it really did bring it to life. This one I went a little light-handed and just kind of dusted the edges. And then we have our donuts. I thought I could go with some paint too, not just gold markers, just to give it a little dimension and some color to these white pieces. This is my earlier pieces, but I really loved how they came out. I started to add glitter and stuff like that and realized that that also doesn't really cure that great. It creates these kind of bubbles. So I'm learning. I'm definitely learning, and I will link the resin down below. Amazon had a great price, and I'm not really sure. When I looked on Michael's, they were going for $20. So I was really happy that I found them for $14, and you know, it's Amazon, so the shipping was fairly decent, you know, especially with what's going on. But look at these frames. I'm so happy with these, like these colors. So, you know, I had to go to primary colors and kind of learn which one. Like, I didn't have this specific, I couldn't get this green. So I mixed a little bit of this yellowy tinge with blue to get this green. So I had a lot of fun. It was a interesting process to kind of mix colors to get the right color that I wanted, and I had a lot of fun. And this was like such a fun little piece. Again, this is those Martha Stewart molds. And then here we go. These are some other cabochons. They're so cute, and I love these. And I thought this would be great to add to Happymail packages. This one, obviously, you could see I didn't mix the inks well enough, and yeah, it got a little bit of that white. So, you know, we're learning here, but I really love the results. Obviously, you know, this is after I got the alcohol inks, and I'm like, ooh, let me start playing. And this one, look, I did a two-tone color. Little section here is my Maggie Holmes kind of collection that I've made. I have a little deer. Again, I haven't done anything with all of these pieces, only because there were just a lot that I made all at once. But I figured on a project, these pieces could be so stunning. I have some bows. These little birdies are so cute. And yeah, these bows were so cute as well. But look at this horse that I put some Nouveau Gold Flakes. Again, the finish is a little bit odd because, you know, when you're pouring, it does move around a little bit. But I thought they were so beautiful, and I don't know, I felt a little satisfied that I learned something new, and will probably keep continuing because I have some molds coming. So I'm super excited, and I hope my pals, when they do get them, and when I get around to creating some Happymail, they'll love them too. I mean, they're just such beautiful pieces. And that is it for now. I'll leave a link to a couple of these molds down below. And, you know, if you want to try something new during this quarantine, I think it's the perfect time to kind of expand our portfolio and learn something new, or try some bucket list items that, you know, you've been meaning to try. And that's it for now, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone stays positive and safe. Please be healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.